Welcome back to The Right Gun. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. Help me grow this channel and the community. Just a note to the manual reviewers, this is a product review. There is no modification taking place in this video. And a note to my viewers, sometimes YouTube allows me to have music for my video editing software and sometimes it doesn't. So if it's silent, you will know that YouTube said no. Purely for monetization purposes, hope you still enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Alright, as you know, I've been into Glock clones lately, so I thought I'd order a slide from Zaffiri Precision. I actually ordered two of them. This is the ZPS.4 G19 slide. I also ordered a G17 slide, which goes for their clone of the Glock 17, and we'll get into that in another video. Quick look at the barrel, but we'll examine that more closely in a little bit. At the time of ordering, Zaffiri was having a special where you got the Hollow Sun 407 Charlie with a complete upper, so I got that, and here is the internal parts kit as well. The fiber optic front sights were in the packaging, and again, the packaging is kind of cool, but I think they could save a little bit on the packaging. The Miami Vice thing is neat, but it's cool first, then it gets kind of annoying. So here's the barrel. Fell in love with the barrel, the design of the barrel. It is really cool. I don't really want to call this fluting because it doesn't look like it was designed to take weight off. It was designed to look cool, and it really does. So for some of these do-it-yourself improvement projects, you're going to want a channel liner tool. Highly recommend them. You can use a punch, but the channel liner tool is just very simple and handy. They're very inexpensive. Go to Brownells, get one. Again, highly recommend it. Alright, this part is more of an art than a science, so you're going to look at the channel liner. One edge is going to be flared outwards. One edge is going to be tapered inwards. That tapered inward should go towards the front of the slide. The flared outward should go towards the butt of the slide. So sometimes these go together easy, sometimes they take a little bit. The basic thing is you want to hear a snap for each of the pieces that you put together.
I can't do nothing with you.
Sorry, I wanted to get a good view of this. The camera just kept going in and out of focus, so hence the still photo that's inserted in the video. A little technique I learned: if you don't have an armorer's block, this works pretty well. Alright, so while we're watching this, we're going to do a little bit of Festivus, have some airing of the grievances, and I'm going to talk about some of the cons of Zaffiri Precision and the slides that I've dealt with. They have ridiculously tight tolerances. The G17 slide and the G19 slide, they didn't go on the frames that I originally intended them to fit to. So the G19 slide that we're looking at here did not fit on one Palmetto State Armory dagger frame, but it fit on another one. There was no rhyme or reason to it. The current Palmetto State Armory dagger frame that it is on, I will mention it runs like a champ. I have not had any sort of malfunctions with it, but I will say the fact that it didn't seat on the intended Palmetto State Armory dagger frame really concerned me, and it didn't sit on a Grit Grips frame either. And my G19 slide did not fit on the intended SCT frame. So hopefully you followed that whole diatribe. Bottom line is tight tolerances, so buyer beware, it may not seat to the frame that you originally want to use it for. That should compress and depress freely. You should not have any sticking. I think the extractor, the safety plunger, and the spring, I think it's really cool how they interact and hold each other in place. I just think that's a cool design. So as you insert, notice the orientation. Metal goes forward, so metal to metal, plastic to plastic. The plastic end should be at the butt and sits against the butt of the striker plate.
I can't do nothing with you.
So in the final stages here, the striker butt plate will be cantered a little bit up. You just have to press it down, being careful. You'll feel it snap into position. So you're going to want to depress that and make sure that the striker slides freely when you depress the safety pin. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of the sight replacement and adjustment. Normally I would use Loctite in the rear sight, but this rear sight came with a set screw, so no Loctite was needed. You will use Loctite for the front. Okay, while we're watching this boring stuff, I'm going to give my personal opinion on Zaffiri Precision and my personal experience with them. And I've recorded this about 18 times. My boy's sitting down here behind me laughing at me because every time I go over this I say something new. But overall, they left me a little flat. For the price, I don't believe you get the quality. What do I mean by for the price you don't get the quality? Well, I bought two frames, the G19 and the G17. They did not fit the frames that I had originally bought them with or intended them to go on. The G17 was supposed to go on an SCT frame. It did not work. This Zaffiri Precision G19 was supposed to go on a certain PSA dagger frame that I had. It did not. It fit on another one, but it didn't fit on the one I intended it to. For this price, and for it to be universal with the Glock Gen 3 platform, it should fit on every platform. It should fit on every G19 compatible frame. It does not. That was my experience. Now, am I going to steer you away from Zaffiri Precision? Absolutely not. I think you should go look around their website. I think they have some great products. Their trigger was very good, but again, it didn't work properly on the SCT-17. I had to put it on a Palmetto State Armory dagger frame, and it worked just fine. You can go see that video. I have posted that long form a few weeks ago. Again, my gripe is if you create something that's universal, it should be universal. It shouldn't be a pick or a choose and, oh, this may work with this one frame but may not work with another. So that, again, really annoyed me. All right, while I was griping, let's take a look at the full slide, fully complete. It looks fantastic. It looks great. Here it is. We're not going to spend too much time on installing the hollow sun. We're going to take off the optics plate and we're just going to place it on there. I'm going to show you what it looks like very quickly and then the video is going to end. I really thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you'll check out Zaffiri Precision, but hopefully you will also take my cautionary tales while you are shopping on their website. Again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Please comment. Please share. It really helps me out.